Hey guys, Rino from One Stop Abruzzo, today from Chieti, and you might remember I had another video in the past about Chieti, and as you probably know I live in the city, so I'm quite familiar with it, and I like it very much for multiple reasons. First of all, it's big enough but not huge. You know, it's around 60,000 people considering Chieti and Chieti. So you have all the services, you know, like hospital, public transport, proximity to Pescara if you want to go to the beach, or if you need a bigger city. There is a big mall here. I think the biggest in Abruzzo. It's called Megalo. So definitely have everything. And here we are just 2-3 minutes from the apartment, which I will show you in a bit. And now it's early in the morning, so that's why the bars are still closed. But here they created like a new food area. There are many little restaurants that have opened, and that's where, if you will, the nightlife is. The nightlife in Chieti has been a little bit impaired by the proximity to Pescara, especially for the people that go from 20 years old to 40 years old. But I think it's the perfect city, especially if you are over 40 years old. There's plenty to do. There's a theater which is actively running, and the beautiful park, historical city center. Really enjoying living here. And if you haven't seen a vlog that I did here, I will link it on the description so you can check it out. And also I was contacted a few weeks ago by Nancy, which has a podcast regarding affordable living in Italy, and I speak about Chieti quite a lot, so I will put the link in the description in case you want to check it out. And definitely check also the other podcast episode from Nancy if you want to know more about how cheap it can be to live in Abruzzo. And I'm currently at the house, guys. So the house is on the first floor there. And during the intro I forgot to mention there is someone driving by. I forgot to mention earlier I was right there. Let's go. I was right there where my finger is, and I forgot to mention that's one of the main stops for public transport. So you have buses running along very often, and the road itself here, if you go there where this Ford just drove by, you have access to the main highway that goes to everywhere. Pescara, Francavilla, Guardiagrele. We are very, very close to everywhere. And this house is really nice. It's an old one on the outside, but restored on the inside, so you will see. So it's on the first floor, so it's not too bad for even though it doesn't have an elevator. It's definitely not too bad. It's just one staircase, and yeah, this is the main access on the right. Just before entering, I want to show you, if the camera adjusts, some of the buildings you find in Chieti, and even this window. You can tell from the access door it was one of the low height doors. So let's go inside now. Okay, so that's the entrance. As you can see, good standards of the renovation. This is like a living dining room, and one of the beauty of this house is that it has windows everywhere, so exposition, light coming from all parts. There's a mosquito. You know, this room alone has 2 windows, and as usual, worth mentioning that the windows are pretty new, so nothing to be done on that side in terms of restoration or replacing it. And this house also has a fantastic view on the other side, which I will show you in a bit as we move forward to this other room. And about the layout, guys, obviously this house is old, so it's one of those houses where you have the rooms like spread out, but every room is logically shaped, you know, either it's a rectangle or it's a square. But I'm not sure what you could do with this area. I mean, the house is pretty big, so yeah, you can see here they decided to put some couches, but honestly maybe a small studio area would be great to have here, or maybe evaluate if you can take this wall down, even though I'm not sure, because if I see this one, let me point out something. See how large this is? This is very large, so and you can tell those are old walls, you know, so I'm not sure if it can be taken down, probably not. And here we have bathroom, properly renovated. House might be old, but the bathroom, you want a new one. And you can see electricals new, and I have the sun there. I'm not sure the camera is able to pick up. Yes, actually it is. So this is the view from a couple of the rooms. You can see the sea in the distance, that line that you see. I know it seems mountains, but actually the finger is not working. Yeah, there it's the sea, so pretty nice. Over there you can see there's one of the grocery stores that it's available in Chieti, and as mentioned at the intro, guys, of course the benefit of the city is that you have everything available even without the car. This part of the house, this room specifically, which is the kitchen, we're not sure why that window wasn't replaced. It's not like the others. You might, it's not by any means in a bad shape. It's okay, it's totally fine. I tested it, but I don't know why it's different, so might decide to align it to the others. And here you have a small balcony, yeah, maybe large enough just to have a small chair here, sitting and enjoying the view. Here you don't hear any noise at all, so and it's of course right outside the kitchen, so it's pretty interesting. Kitchen can be remodeled, of course. It's it doesn't take much to buy a kitchen of this size. You have IKEA here at 5-7 kilometers, so you can buy it there. If you want more fancy furniture, of course, you have plenty of stores. And this is one of the bedrooms. Proper bedroom, this one, not the largest, but just about the size. As you can see here, we have a decently sized wardrobe, and that window is one of the new one. As mentioned earlier, most were replaced except that one in the kitchen. God knows why. And here Here we have the other bedroom. This one is the largest one, and let me see if I can have a overall view of it. If I put myself in the corner, just panning to the right, and each window has shades. So no need to worry about the sun. And here that road where I started the video here. So it is busy, a busy road, but not the busiest in Chieti. So definitely you will not hear so much noises from the road. And guys, one other thing I want to point out, just give me a sec to change the setting of the camera so I can feel the ceiling. You can expose the vaults here, and as you probably know now, if you're a fan of the channel, of course I always encourage this. Those were renovations that were done, I don't know, 70s, 80s. Everyone was covering bricks because they thought it was cool. Maybe it was back then, but now, yeah, here the ceiling on the kitchen, even this one can be exposed and reveal the bricks. Now, of course, the better option would be to remove the plaster and add bricks there. And guys, at this price point, I think less than 70,000, pretty large, 2 rooms, living room, city center, services available, houses are ready to move in. I think it's a very good value for money deal, and definitely contact me or Alfredo if you want more information about this property, and see you in the next videos.